warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
Well, at least on the face of it, Peter, there's very little at stake in this.
But, Jim,
Well, it still gives ample opportunity for some fringe players to make their catch.
Chance for a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Vuskovic is there, and he can get that clear. Vega. Nuno Mendes. Bruno Fernandes. Ploughing through the middle. Big chance! Goal! Portugal! The first significant strike. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So, a breakthrough already. Stanisic chasing after it. Stanisic. And it's Sucic. João Neves. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's intervened well there. Perisic. He has found the way through. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And it's played in. Well, there's the clearance. He's found a way past. And he's in on the shoots! Goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
We're looking at a different game now.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Nuno Mendes. Ruben Neves. To Bruno Fernandes. Gonzalo Guedes. Cristiano Ronaldo! Marvellous goal! That was fabulous, the most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
game.
Portugal with the lead.
Welcome to modern football. You get hounded by everyone. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Getting up there! It's a goal! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
So again, we have parity.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the...
And the finish! Goal! Portugal! Into the lead once more. His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Portugal have their lead. Stanisic going after that. Sucic looking for options for movement. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. He's found a way through. He was under real pressure there. No, he's just misjudged that one. Well, they can break here. Ruben Neves. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now the chance, surely! Oh, good finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
It's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Portugal now in a position far more desirable.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
João Neves. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Stanisic. Shoots hello. Oh, it's come loose. He is through. Shot a goal! Distributed tidily. Pinches it off him.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Nuno Mendes. And the return pass. And it's Neves. To Bruno Fernandes. Stanisic. And the counter is on. And he's been shifted off it. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Relentless! Just relentless! They are purring, truly purring. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Portugal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. Portugal palpably stronger, better, superior.
I think there's been a greater men.
Goes for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Perisic delivers. Oh, that's well spotted. Great vision. Oh, what a ball! Takes a shot! And he's stuck it away. There was to be only one outcome.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
And yes, it's him again. Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? João Neves. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Ruben Neves. Gonzalo Guedes. That's a good ball. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! He's got a goal! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
So now the difference is 3. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pasalic does really well to win the ball there. Plays the return pass. And it's made its way to him. Araujo. Nuno Mendes. And it's Neves. For Gonzalo Guedes. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Pedro Neto is onto this. Oh, shooting chance! In he goes again. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, and one more try! And that's in. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Portugal are having a ball here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Araujo. And it's Neves. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Ruben Neves. Gonzalo Guedes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now João Neves. Oh, shoot, Ruben Neves! Baturina. And it's Ruben Neves. Not the most accurate pass. And here's the chance to counter. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Ruben Neves. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Well taken goal. And they're threatening to fly away here.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Another one. This must be his personal high. Portugal are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's under a lot of pressure there. Oh, that is a good ball. He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Sutalo kept his eye on it, and he's there. Bruno Fernandes. Ruben Neves. Croatia do have a chance to counter here. This looks promising. Good ball, good take. Nuno Mendes. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Perisic. Croatia are looking to break at pace. Good running, strong and purposeful. Stanisic. That's the keeper's ball. João Neves. And it's Ruben Neves. And here's Neto. Look at the space here. Pedro Neto! And there's a goal. Again, in a trice. And they are soaring.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter. And you can't blame them.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Ruben Neves. Looking tidy in possession here. And here's Neto. There's the shot! And that's a good finish. They are purring, truly purring.
absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Ha segnato al 32esimo minuto, numero 19.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Vuskovic. Perisic might just make this. Oh, he's found support out wide. Perisic. He's shifting through the gears. Oh, good effort. In again. And it's claimed by the keeper. Cristiano Ronaldo.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now this could be a chance. Well taken goal. And this is Perisic. And he welcomes it in. Decent chance! And he's hit it too high.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
It's good to see that, Peter. He put in a very good day's work, and you can't do a lot more. It's a well-deserved rest.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 10.
Nuno Mendes.
Il numero 6. Il numero 23.
Oh, he's not going to get any further than that. And it's Perisic. Portugal making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around. Tries a shot! It's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Numero 7.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Natchez Nunes. And here's Neto. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's in a great position here. No way through, so back it comes. Good take and... Pedro Neto! And that's a tidy finish. And they're threatening to fly away here.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Numero 18.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Nice bit of trickery. Sucic proves just a little bit too strong. And the shot! And that's past the post.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Portugal looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Natchez Nunes. Bernardo Silva. Pasalic. Now it's Baturina. Just past the 40th minute mark. Vitinha. It's Bernardo Silva. And here's Neto. Oh, that's a very decent... He's having a shot!
Pedro Neto really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
So no flag here. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Impressive jump! No, got right underneath it.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
Vega. Araujo. Vitinha. Araujo. And it's Bernardo Silva to Bruno Fernandes. Pedro Neto. Modric, great defending, strong and determined. Matheus Nunes. Shot could be on. Oh, good ball. Cristiano Ronaldo! And a neat finish. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Numero 7.
Vuskovic.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Stanisic going after that. Pasalic. Nice looking ball. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Well, they've got it again. Baturina. Nicely weighted ball. He's on it. Can he get away? Shapes to shoot! Off the post! Araujo clears without hesitation. Vitinha. Araujo. And it's Bernardo Silva. Baturina. And it's made its way to him. Cristiano Ronaldo. And that signals the end of the first period. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Portugal are looking as solid as I've seen for some time. All departments are working strongly, and this can do their confidence a whole power of good.
Portugal have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. So we're on the way for the second half. Guardiol. That's Perisic. Oh, that's fabulous. Baturina. Vitinha. Araujo. And Vega. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And here's Neto. Spread to the right. Mendes got a long way forward to join the attack. Oh, easy pickings there. Vitinha. Ball played for Matheus Nunes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Always goal side. This looks promising. Great real chance! It's a goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Vuskovic. Oh, can he get onto this? Pasalic plays a sharp little ball here. Perisic is flagged offside. Vega. And it's Bernardo Silva. Vitinha. For Pedro Neto. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And this is Ronaldo. Now it's Pedro Neto. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Stanisic.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he's managed to get free. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the shot! And that's wide. Bernardo Silva. Araujo. And it's Neves. Baturina, and there's his chance to lead the counter, and he's lost his man here. Chance, and it's in. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Gol per la Croazia. Ha segnato al 53esimo minuto numero 16.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. Vega. It's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Perisic, and that could set him on his way. Can he finish? Oh, there was plenty on that.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a war.
And he shoots! Araujo. João Neves for Pedro Neto. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Pedro Neto, he is onto this. And a chance! Keeper always had the measure of that. This their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And he's there to get it away. Oh, it's a great ball here. Great chance! And no mistake. How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Numero 18.
How many? Just how many? Can he get on the end of this? Can he fit? And that's a sharp finish. So smooth. A signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Ha segnato al 57esimo minuto numero 17.
Croatia still making a fight of this. Vega. And it's Vega. Cristiano Ronaldo being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally they've decided to single him out.
Just the keeper in his way. Shot a goal! And he hits the net. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
So here comes the substitution. So off he goes. He was the star turn, and he's being received accordingly.
He's sharing a smile or two as he's leaving the pitch, Peter. I think his contribution is widely appreciated.
At least that has given their people something to smile about.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Can he finish? And it's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
That's been cut out, well played. Nuno Mendes. It's a pretty loose pass. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Portugal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Vega. Now it's Pasalic. And this is Perisic. It's Perisic! He's put his foot right through that one.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
And back to the keeper. Matheus Nunes. Araujo. Vega. And it's Vitinha. To Bruno Fernandes. Vega. Araujo. More and more pressure on the ball here. He's picked his way through. Now this could be a chance. He's in! He's having a shot! It's bounced back off the post. Matheus Nunes. That is ended up in no man's land. Ball's played through. Sucic receives it in a good bullish header! It's in! It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Croatia get their goal, a bit of respectability restored. And here's Trincao. And here's Bernardo Silva. He's had a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! And he can't put it away.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Now it's Trincao. Gonzalo Inacio. Baturina wins the duel this time. He's in a great position here. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Perisic. And here's Trincao. Closing it on. And the finish! No, that's just wide.
Ah, that's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Vega. Now it's Trincao. And it's Bernardo Silva. Tries a shot! Oh, super goal! About as smooth as it gets. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Vuskovic. Sucic is herring after that one. Now it's Trincao. Gonzalo Inacio. Good ball, good take. Trincao! Well taken goal. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Vega. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Trincao. And it's Bernardo Silva. Oh, that's neat. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Oh, shooting chance! And he's straight offside. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. He's on it, can he get away? Is there any support? He might not need it. Decent chance! And that's a tidy finish. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Pasalic. Perisic. Now there's a fine ball. Shoots! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Baturina! Oh, how good is he? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Yeah, tempted and teased the keeper into thinking he could get to it, but it just eased away to catch the inside of the post.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. Vega. Araujo. Not the most convincing of passes. Looking for the run. Baturina. Gonzalo Inacio. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Stanisic. And it's Sucic. Pass somewhat off target. Gonzalo Inacio.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Trincao going forward. He's going for goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
He's got away. It's Perisic! Portugal are anything but solid just now. Rather exposed, actually.
Well, Peter, they're renowned for their breakaways, but you do have to be risky at times.
Araujo. Here's Vitinha. Matheus Nunes. That's a sharp pass. Stanisic. And it's Stanisic. Trincao. And here's Bernardo Silva. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now that's well seen too. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. And here's Trincao. And the shot! And it's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Cambio di giocatori.
Croatia are making a change now.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Real chance! And there's a goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this. I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
And this is Ronaldo. He's had it taken off him. Modric.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Battlegrounds. And he shoots! It's hit the crossbar. And again they're denied by the woodwork. Vega, Bernardo Silva, and this is Ronaldo. Guardiola. It's Vlasic. Now, can they get him away?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Shapes to shoot! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Guardiola. Now it's Perisic. Pass is just off target. Croatia with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. He's rising! He's put it wide. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Bernardo Silva. And it's Vega. Araujo. And it's Nunez. It's Trincao. And it's Bernardo Silva. Vitinha. Tries one from range. And he couldn't keep it down.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Trincao. Now it's Bernardo Silva. He's in a great position here. Stanisic. Vega spots it and intercepts. Can he get it through? Oh, perfectly measured that. Caught offside that time. Vega. Diogo Costa. And it's Vega. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Tries to pass it through. He might be in here.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity. Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Takes aim and... Oh, great leap! Decent chance, that is a fine delivery. Nuno Mendes. Tries to play it through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Matheus Nunes. It's an inviting looking ball that. Guardiola kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Vlasic. Look at the space here, and the shot! And yes, it's there! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Croatia still making a fight of this. And the shot! And he's stuck it away! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. So, a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes. Budimir getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
And here's Trincao. Goes for a shot! And that's past the post. Schutalo. And that will be the final act. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Cristiano Ronaldo, very much the man of the moment, his boots at their twinkling best. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver.
Ricordiamo a tutti i tifosi che tra poco sul maxi schermo saranno trasmessi gli orari degli autobus navetta.